Good morning. Good morning. Thank you all so much for gathering with us this morning to honor and remember the lives lost on September 1, 2001. For those who are able, I will ask that you please stand for the presentation of colors and continue standing for the singing of the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Right. Forward. Look.
Please be seated. We are here today at the 9/11 Liberty Memorial Fountain to honor the lives of those lost on September 11, 2001. Before we begin, I would like to acknowledge the elected officials in attendance, starting with my colleagues on the Board of County Supervisors. Brentsville Supervisor Tom Gordy, Cole Supervisor Yesley Vega, Gainesville Supervisor Bob Weir, Neabsco Supervisor Victor Angry, Potomac Supervisor Andrea Bailey, and Woodbridge Supervisor Margaret Franklin. We also have in attendance with us today Sheriff Glenn Hill, Senator Danica Rome, Delegate Brianna Sewell, School Board Member Erica Trednick, and Natalie Stewart with Representative Spanberger's office. We are here today to remember. We remember the friends whose laughter is missed. We remember the neighbors who always gave a helping hand. We remember the parents who never had a chance to tuck their children in one last time. We also remember the first responders whose selfless commitment to their community compelled them to do extraordinary things on that day and in the days that followed. None of them woke up in the morning expecting to be a hero, but they stepped in when the world most needed them. Our community is smaller than it should be, and that pain never goes away. I would like to take a moment to read the names of those who lost their lives but are forever memorialized on this fountain. Sergeant First Class John J. Chada of the U.S. Army, retired. Petty Officer Third Class Jamie L. Fallon of the U.S. Navy. Amelia V. Fields. Lieutenant Colonel Robert J. Hymel of the U.S. Air Force, retired. Sergeant Major Lacey B. Ivory of the U.S. Army. Judith L. Jones. David W. Laychak. James T. Lynch, Jr. Jean E. Maloy. Robert J. Maxwell. Molly L. McKenzie. Craig J. Miller. Diana B. Padro. Rhonda S. Rasmussen. Edward V. Rowenhorst. Judy Rowlett. Donald D. Simmons. Jeff L. Simpson. Cheryle D. Sincock. Chief Information Systems Technician Gregg H. Smallwood of the U.S. Navy. Sergeant Major Larry L. Strickland of the U.S. Army. And Sandra White. I hope that the members of our community know that their loved ones have not been forgotten and that we will forever hold their memories close to us. Their names will never be forgotten. Now, long before telephones and radios, fire departments used a telegraph to communicate. When the handle was pulled on the once familiar red fire alarm boxes found on nearly every street corner of America, a special code was transmitted to every fire station. When a firefighter died in the line of duty, the fire alarm office would tap out a special signal. That signal was 5 measured dashes, then a pause, then 5 measured dashes, another pause, then 5 more dashes. This became universally known as the tolling of the bell, and the broadcast was all over telegraph fire alarm circuits. This signal was a sign of honor and respect for all firefighters who made the ultimate sacrifice, and it has become a time-honored tradition.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Tom Lavelle. I'm the fire chief of Prince William County. Craig Beavers was supposed to be with us today, but like so many people on September 11th, family tragedy changed his plans today. And so our thoughts are with the Beaver family, and we wish him the best. So I'm going to speak off the cuff. I can't think of a better way to begin this day than with the Star-Spangled Banner. In 1812, we didn't know who we were as a country, and the only way we could tell was through attack. Through the red glare of attack, we could tell the flag was still flying. 200 years later, we were attacked again, and we found out who we are and who we can be and who we will continue to be. And I know in the year 2211, not only we will sing the Star-Spangled Banner, we will remember this day. I hope everyone's thoughts are with the families left behind. I hope they remember. We will always remember. And with the first responders that worked so diligently that day, and for the first responders who gave their lives, no, we will never forget. Thank you all very much. It means an immense amount to the first responder family that all of you are here today. And again, we hope we keep this in our hearts every year. Thank you.
Thank you, Fire Chief LaBelle. Really appreciate your leadership in the county and your service to the county. We come together each year, this time of year, to reflect on the day that reshaped history and to pay tribute to the enduring spirit of resilience and bravery that emerged from those dark moments. The extraordinary courage, unwavering resolve, and remarkable perseverance displayed by ordinary Americans on that fateful day reminds us of the strength within us all. On this day, 23 years ago, our nation was shaken to its core by acts of terror that sought to break our spirit and divide us. Yet, in the face of unimaginable tragedy, we witnessed the very best of humanity. The courage, resilience, and strength that binds us together as a community and as a country. We remember the nearly 3,000 lives lost on that fateful day. Mothers and fathers, sons and daughters, friends, colleagues, neighbors. Among them, 22 of our own, as the chair read their names aloud just a few moments ago, individuals who left their homes in the morning to never return. We hold their memories in our hearts. We honor the families who continue to bear the heavy weight of their loved ones' loss. This day is also about honoring the men and women who embody courage and sacrifice, our first responders. On that morning, as chaos, confusion, destruction gripped our country, our first responders acted without hesitation, with only one thought in their minds: to save lives, because that is what they do. They save lives. They run towards danger when others run from it. They are a symbol of hope when there is despair. And so today, we pay tribute not only to the heroes who gave their lives that fateful day, but also to those who continue to serve with unwavering dedication. I want to extend certainly my deepest gratitude to our public safety employees, our firefighters, our police officers, our emergency responders, who exemplify the essence of courage. Their selflessness and bravery are a testament to the values we hold so dear as a community. Thank you for all that you do to keep our community safe. As we remember the fateful day, September 11th, I'd like to read a poem entitled "We Remember." We remember the morning so clear and so bright, when the world, as we knew it, was changed in the light. We remember the moments of shock and despair, and the heroes who answered with courage so rare. We remember the towers once tall in the sky, and the lives that were taken without a goodbye. We remember the smoke and the ashes that fell, the silence that followed, the stories they tell. But more than the sorrow and grief and pain, we remember the kindness that fell like rain. We remember the strangers whose hands held so tight, who lifted each other from the darkest of light. We remember the strength, the resolve, and the grace of a nation, of each caring face. We remember the hope that rose from the dust, the promise to rebuild, and the power of trust. We remember today, and we always will, the voices now quiet, the hearts that are still. But as long as we gather, and remember the day. We hold sacred their love, and we carry their way. When I saw these words a few days ago, I thought and felt that they truly captured the essence of our shared experience and served as a reflection of the bravery and the compassion that we witnessed on September 11th and the days that followed. We serve in this community as a beacon of hope, and this day reminds us of the strength that we discovered in unity. Because we are better together, we are more resilient, stronger, greater. We stand together as a community committed to the preservation of this legacy, of those we lost. Let us honor their memory every day with acts of kindness, compassion, and unwavering support for one another. Thank you all again for being here today. Thank you for honoring the lives and remembering those that we lost. We will never forget. At this time, I'd like to invite Karen Lee Albert back to the podium to sing God Bless America. This will be followed by the playing of the taps, which will conclude our ceremony. For those who are interested, please feel free to stay and reflect here at the fountain or down at the World War Memorial Still. Thank you all.
God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above. From the mountains to the prairies, to the oceans white with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above. From the mountains to the prairies, to the oceans white with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home, sweet home.
Thank you.